Good evening and welcome to a new episode of Bahrain Today, where we'll bring you the latest events and introduce the kingdom's great talents and initiatives. Today, we'll bring you a unique local business in the market, a young, talented artist, and much more. Before we get started, I would like to welcome you to further contact us on our social account shown below. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Moving on to a new and certainly unique local business in the market. Can Company is a Bahraini water bottle brand that stands for purity, compactability, and producing an eco-friendly product. With an authentic and traditional Bahraini touch, joining us in the studio are the founders of Can Company, Ahmed, Uhud, and Amani, to talk to us more about their products. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are doing all right?
Yes.
So my first question is to you. How did you come up with the idea behind Can Company?
Actually, we are first start with participating in Jazz Al Bahrain program, which is company program, 2019, and where we were the best social impact there.
You won.
Yeah, we
Best
won
social
it.
impact.
Yeah.
All right, great. Is it because you not using plastic and all that?
Not only
Because social impact. What is the impact that you do?
First, it's in this product we have three values, which is healthy and traditional product, and also environment, save the environment by using it.
All right.
So this three value is very, very unique, very good for the environment and also in the society. So that's why I think we are winning.
All right, great. So would you tell me a little bit more about your product? It's made of what?
Well, it's made of clay, pure clay.
Pure clay, yeah.
Yeah. So just a clay.
And who makes it? Do you make it yourself, or do you go to Ali and make it there?
Well, we deal with different stationaries, different factories, also different handicraft makers.
All right. So would you elaborate on that, please?
The clay itself, the bottle itself, it's made with the pottery maker.
All right. And what about the leather?
The leather, that's secret. I can't tell.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. but it's made in Bahrain,
yeah,
correct?
all in Bahrain.
Okay. So Amani, what do you tell us more about the compatibility of the bottle and what differentiates it from itself from other bottles?
As my colleague Ahmed said,
yes.
We are following three different values. Three different concepts. So first of all, when we're talking about environmental, as you said, your mother likes the bottle and believes it's an energy. It's not the matter of energy. It's about, we tested actually the water in our chemistry labs in Bahrain University.
Oh, wow.
And we have proved that the water in clay bottles have a moderate ratio of potassium and sodium. So it's actually healthier when you drink from these clay bottles.
And can you talk to us about the importance of coming up with the idea of an eco-friendly product?
We aim to reduce the plastic and reuse or use reusable product.
Okay, perfect. This is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Perfect. And can you showcase some of the bottles for us and how can the customer customize them for their preference?
Yes, sure.
Yes.
You can see them. You can also touch it. It's so cold.
Yeah, it is so cold. And what does that say? It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Amazing.
You can use it as a tag.
Some tags that you can use as a bookmark as well. So
right.
How to use it, how to take care of it.
Yeah, and our story there in this tag.
It's written there, our story.
Nice, nice. And it has the Dilman stamps and all that.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I like that. Just keep it here because this is a little bit far.
Also, we have different colors and different. Also, here, Dilman stamp. Here it is like a drop of water. It's written here, Alma in Arabic.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and
so this is all customized. So
Yeah.
if let's say I want to have a Superman logo there, would you do that for me?
Yeah, yeah. If you would like,
Anything.
yeah.
All right.
If you would like, we have customized orders.
Customized. So you can write my name, Hamad
Yes,
Sarraj.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can
that's
put me
anything you want.
Superman. Where can customers find your bottles, and what events do you participate in?
Actually, we try to participate as much as possible in a lot of events, and
Right.
mainly the environmental and cultural ones, like
Okay.
the Saturday market, the pop-up markets.
Oh yeah.
But
What
we-
pop-up market did you participate in more recently? Because there are a lot
the
happening.
Saturday market, we are being there for 3 weeks now.
Oh wow.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
Okay,
You should
wow.
definitely maybe join the pop-up market.
Yes, we sure have. Otherwise, if we are not participating in markets, we are an Instagram account, Candle
Okay.
Company, so we receive orders there.
Perfect, perfect. And any future plans to develop your product other than making it a little bit bigger?
Yeah. Actually, as a company, we will participate in مشروعي.
مشروعي,
Yeah.
okay. This
It
مشروعي
is
that
this
is happening
year,
now.
this
year,
Okay.
And we will be in gift shop, Bahrain gift shop,
Okay, where is that?
in a museum,
Okay.
Bahrain Museum.
Okay, nice, because it
And-
has a lot of Dilman stuff and
Yeah, yeah.
historical
As a
stuff from
souvenir,
Bahrain
yeah.
as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And also a gift shop, which is in Expo 2020 in Dubai, which is in
MashaAllah.
Bahrain.
Wow, that's
yeah.
huge, man. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also, all in all, it's, let's say it's a secret, but we will connect the pottery with the technology, like RO technology, which is the water ventilation or something like that, to make pottery more like
Modernized.
yeah.
Modernized.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I have one more question before we conclude the what are your majors? Because you're telling me something about engineering a little bit. Somebody here told me a little bit about chemicals.
Yeah, actually, we are still students.
Yes.
I'm physics.
Physics. Okay, I kind of guessed.
I'm actually a master student of sustainable urban design. I'm an
Okay.
architecture based. I'm
MashaAllah.
teaching in Kingdom University actually.
Okay.
I'm teaching assistant.
Okay, and Ahud?
I'm physics students in my last year.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much for being
Thank you
here.
too.
Thank you. Very
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank you so
hosting
much.
Thank
us
you,
today.
Ahmed.
Thank you.
Viewers, don't go away. We'll be right back for more. Welcome back. Our first point of discussion today is a place that offers a holistic and challenging American and international educational program founded on the pillars of academic excellence, happiness, innovation, international mindedness, balance, community leadership, and culture respect. Let's watch this report for more. Welcome back. With experienced leadership, dedicated and caring educators, and state-of-the-art facilities, the American School of Bahrain inspires students to pursue their passions and become lifelong learners. To talk more about this, we are joined by founding director of American School of Bahrain, Dave McMaster. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Sir, so tell us more about the American School of Bahrain, its history, mission, and goals, please.
Well, the American School of Bahrain is one of soon-to-be 10 schools of ESOL education. ESOL education was founded by a gentleman named Walid Abashakra, who is from Lebanon and a lifelong educator. In fact, he's been an educator now for more than 60 years.
Oof.
He's in his early 80s. He lives in Cairo. He still goes to work every day, and he's the true visionary of the family in terms of the education programs. So they've been running schools now for close to 43 years. Oof. We will be their 10th school. So ASB, American School of Bahrain, will be their 10th school, mostly in the Middle East, one in Hong Kong. And so it's a very exciting time.
That's very impressive, man. I'm impressed, like, forget about it. And so what are your missions and goals, sir?
The mission of the school is to provide a challenging American and international, and the international part is really important to us.
Definitely.
Education that inspires students to follow their passions, follow their dreams, achieve their goals, and those will be unique for every individual.
Definitely.
And to hopefully become responsible global citizens who give back to their community.
Of course, you're definitely going to be that. So what makes you unique in comparison to other schools?
I'm not sure in terms of uniqueness, but I think we have this incredible opportunity to put together a community, an education community that has the chance to be outstanding and to give back to community. There's really three areas I think of. First of all, the facilities will be state-of-the-art. We're building it right now. Wow. We're ahead of schedule, which is exciting.
Right.
We're being built on 60,000 square meters. The school itself will be 20,000 square meters of built-up space with science, 5 or 6 science labs, STEAM labs, what are called maker spaces.
State-of-the-art, like
State of the art, yeah. Gymnasium, 6-lane pool. One of the things that's exciting for young students is that we will have an international size football pitch and a 400-meter track. Of course, I'll be out there all the time running.
All right,
so it's exciting, yeah. So the facilities are going to be, I believe, the best there is in Bahrain, but it's not the most important part. The most important part, obviously, is the people. The students are going to be able to participate in a really rigorous and challenging academic environment that's American and international, and we hope to be able to use and integrate the incredible Bahraini values of cultural respect and integrate these into everything we do. These students, we hope, will understand that with this incredible privilege of going to a great school comes also incredible responsibility.
Yes, definitely.
And then the last part and the most important is the faculty. Will be, I'm probably about 60% finished. We'll be hiring faculty from all over the world. And like Bahrain, which is very multicultural and diverse, our staff will be from all over the world. And research is really clear. If you want to have a quality, outstanding school, it starts with the people who are in front of children. Definitely. I'd like to say it's the head or the director, but really the research is clear. I'm way below that. My responsibility is really helping develop an ethos and an atmosphere of care. And there's no better opportunity than a new school. We really have a blank canvas that we can develop something really special.
So humble, nicely said, sir, nicely said. And tell us more, tell us about the main goal and what kind of graduates are you seeking to have?
The main goal and our graduates really are one and the same. I think everybody for pre-K to grade 12 schools, whether you have a child that's 5 or 15, your vision is what's going to happen to my child when they graduate, and we need to think that in our own mission and vision. I want students who graduate who are compassionate, who are empathetic. I think of my own generation, and if I turn on most news stations right now, it's a lot of doom and gloom, and I think we need young leaders who are going to challenge the status quo, they do it respectfully, they're going to ask questions, are going to have an opinion, because I think if they're going to be true leaders, and they're not all going to be leaders, but true leaders that are going to make a difference for the next generation, it's incumbent upon us to allow them to take risks in their learning,
Yes,
to
sir.
feel confident, but
not
humble
only
at
in
the
their learning, in their lives, take risk in their lives. Not only in their
Absolutely,
learning.
yeah. People, including my staff, I want my staff to take risks. I want students to take risks because you need to fail before you get better.
Definitely.
Yeah, and so I want these people, and I want them to be happy. I know it's probably understated. If you ask parents, what would you most wish for your child, and in this case, student, I think we'd all want them to be happy and confident and have the opportunity to really, when they leave grade 12, go anywhere in the world, whether it's staying in Bahrain or going to university or following their passions anywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And what about the curriculum? And how do you approach the culture diversity Bahrain embraces?
One of the great things about the American Common Core curriculum is there's great latitude for teachers. If we were in a U.S. city, in a U.S. state, the focus would generally be on U.S. history and politics and economy, etc.
But that's not the case here.
That will be at the core, but there's great latitude for teachers, and we are in the Middle East, and we're in Bahrain, and we're in a country that is especially accepting and culturally diverse. I can say from somebody as a Canadian who's been here 18 months, and has been all over the world. It's an incredibly accepting population and society, and I think that's something that the teachers will be able to incorporate into their curriculum. It's going to be a very rigorous curriculum. One of the things that I tell parents and I tell teachers is that you can still have happy students and a really rigorous curriculum. They're not mutually exclusive. You can do both.
All right. Make them love the education basically.
Absolutely,
that's great.
A love of learning that, so it's not work.
So how do you further develop students' sense of social partnership and community work?
One of our 6 pillars is community involvement and community leadership. That's often envisioned as students who are grade 10, 11, 12, and they can work in the community. But really, that should be woven into the fabric of everything we do, that 5- and 6-year-olds and 8- and 9-year-olds understand that there's an important responsibility to give back to community, whether it's having people in to speak with students or students working in the community, or when they get a little older, traveling in the region and beyond, and understanding that everything they do comes back to our mission and our pillars, and part of that is community leadership, and that's one of the expectations.
Wow, that's impressive. That community leadership, I love that. I love that. And what would you like to add? Anything else?
It's just that it's an exciting project. I know ESOL Education is absolutely thrilled that they could be in Bahrain, guests in Bahrain in this country. And I hope we can talk again in a year or 2 or 3 and talk about the great things that are happening and the wonderful experiences our students are having in this wonderful place.
So until next time, sir, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tune in as we have more to come. We'll be right back. They say that without art, the crudeness of reality would make the world unbearable. Joining us here in the studio is Hana Kadam, a young local artist who conveys stories and adventures through her paintings. Thank you for being here, Miss Hana. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So how'd you get into art?
I've been into art since I was young, basically.
Alright.
And then, but I've been onto it like more on a serious notice since like for 2 years now.
All right.
So that is like my goal.
And any of your family, like mother, father, because usually a lot of people inherits it somehow.
Yeah. My whole family has a particular field in art.
In art, okay.
Yeah, not really visual, but like everyone has a specific.
Cool. So, what are the stories or messages that you're trying to convey or release through your art?
Most of them are more of like expressions of how I feel at the current state.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
So like for example, like what you have here is mostly like about release.
Okay.
whether it's stress,
Would
emotions.
you start with one of them and then go to the next one?
Yeah,
Because they're very deep and they're beautiful. So that's one?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I actually had this for an exhibition recently. It's a very personal piece. This is how I feel about the language Arabic. I am half Bahraini, half English. I mean, half Filipino.
Okay. So you speak English and
yeah. I
Arabic?
mostly speak English, but whenever I have to speak Arabic, an environment of Arabic people, the first thing I do is like I want to dip into this world. I want to talk with you guys, but my mind does not want to accept it. So there's a conflict happening. I want to, but my mind is rejecting it.
Ah, deep, like I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
All right.
And then here is where the conflicts of emotion, whenever I want to express anything in Arabic.
Conflict of emotions.
Yeah.
Bad Arabic again.
Yeah.
So you have issues with the Arabic speaking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I spoke to you off air Arabic. You were great.
But I was mixing English in it. If
Ah,
you want me to speak
okay.
Arabic like continuously, I'd have like issues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what about the third painting over there?
The third one is basically acceptance of the language of the other me, the Arabic and the English part of me. So basically here's like telling the other person like I got you, we got each other's backs, I love you, and we accept each other, and that
Okay.
becomes me.
Cool.
So it comes like from confliction into acceptance.
That's it. So you got it all figured out then.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So who inspires you the most?
I don't really have a particular person that inspires me. It's mostly like the experiences I go through, the people I interact with, and whatever that experience results into, that's
Okay.
what inspires
So
me.
you kind of teach yourself by yourself
yeah.
through different
yeah,
individuals.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. And any future upcoming events that you're participating in?
I actually finished the exhibitions that I was supposed to.
okay.
Like, yeah, these were the exhibition pieces. I had a mural event going on just yesterday. I finished it.
Cool.
However, I will be having tablings in the upcoming events that has not yet to come,
Okay.
like Comic-Con, for example.
Oh,
That's
cool.
a big event in Bahrain that
Definitely.
a lot of artists are going to be there.
Cool.
So expect me to be there.
Okay, cool. Do you have ready stuff for the?
Oh, no. I can show you an example of what I had last year. Like for example, I had these two coasters. Okay, they're cat figures, but they have like a constellation. Like this is like a sun cat.
Yes.
This one is like Jupiter.
Ah.
And I had also other pieces where they were characters of like Batman,
Okay.
Deadpool, and it's gonna be something similar.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's fun. And what would you like to say to other artists who are out there?
Keep on doing what you love, because like once you stop, it's not gonna improve anymore. And stop comparing yourself. Like you just have to like continue and believe in yourself.
I like that. Just stop comparing yourself. Just be yourself, right? Don't
Yeah.
depend on others to be somebody that is not you.
Yep.
And that is greatness. I just read that. Thank you. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Guys, stay tuned. We'll be right back. I really hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I did, and we'll continue to bring you the latest events and updates of what is taking place around the kingdom. If you have any suggestions or inquiries, send us an email or DM us on Instagram on the accounts shown on the screen. Thank you for watching and goodbye.